And go get my food. Fuck that hurt. All right. That's fucking good. Fuck yeah, baby. Getting to some threes here. Oh, sound not working? See? Okay. I don't think my sound's working. Definitely not. I can't fix it now. Fuck. Holy shit. You fucking motherfucker. I can't believe you took that fucking boost. And then I missed that. Awesome. Yep. Zero carb pizza? Holy fuck, I'm with him. Fuck! No way, bro. I'm a little rusty right now. Fuck. No way. No, get fucked. Can't believe he didn't fucking score that. They left me with a bad shot. My god, here I am fucking boostless again. God, what a bad team. Thank you for the ball. That's crazy. Damn. Fuck out of here, buddy. I knew I shouldn't even went for it. Gonna take all three of these, ain't it? Yep. Motherfucker, dude. Fuck out of here, dude. Wow. Saves it. Into a goal, probably. I can't get control of my car. Wow. That's so dumb. That's not good. Damn. Yeah, dude's a fucking total faggot. That is fucking crazy. Can't believe it. That's fucking insane. God damn it. Some of them. Press end on the oven. End. Yeah, the red button. Press it. No. So stupid. Fuck out of here, man. Are you fucking serious? Yeah. What kind of fucking hit was that? I hit that shit with my fucking pussy? Fuck off, man. You ain't doing that shit to me again, bitch boy. Sucker. No. Oh, I want to quit now. Get in there. Wow. No. I should have known better than get on this fucking game. Oh my god! I mean, what the fuck, man? Fuck. Wow! What the fuck? Wow. Wow! I'm done. Absolutely fucking done. Coffin guys is one of the reasons why they have 2 fucking points solely. This guy fucking goddamn doubles on a fucking save. Make sure nobody's in a fucking goal. Y'all fucking suck. God damn. No wonder my fucking rank's only Diamond 1 because I keep constantly having fucking teammates like this. Fucking own goal and shit. This dude's a fucking dumbass and a half for sure. Can't believe he said that. Wow. Jesus. Yeah, we lost because of you being a dumbass. He's shit. These are the teammates I get. It's awesome. It's awesome. Unfucking believable, man. Every fucking teammate I've gotten has been complete fucking dumbasses, man. God damn. Of course, I get fucking hit. It's all good. Ugh. No! Uh-oh. What do you mean thanks? You want to fucking fuck me up, buddy? Shut the fuck up. The fuck? Oh. Had no boost. Oh my god. No, yes! No. No. He bumped me. Unreal. No! That's fucking unreal. Oh my god. No rotating back and nothing, huh? Just gotta always stay up there. Yeah, that makes sense. Fucking wow. I'm fucking done. Fucking done. This fucking team is trash, bro. Good God. Fucking out of that shit. Off this fucking game. Fuck that shit. Every fucking teammate I have is a goddamn moron. Gosh damn, my fucking leg hurts. Play something fucking a little relaxing. The PGA Tour. UK 25.
Welcoming you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this in gear. We're playing some match play golf today. Look out, here comes
Oh, was it?
fun. Have a
Thanks, bud.
fantastic round out there. Okay, give this a smash.
Uh-oh. Go ahead and speed that up. Knew exactly where it was going.
I got sand in my shoes already. Let's get out of here.
Awesome.
Well, that's no fun.
From beach to beach. Let's go.
Trying to get some sand practice in that case, I'm all for it. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot.
I fucking suck right now.
this left over for par. This one should be pretty straight to start off with, and then it goes a bit to the left. So this one's on a line. Continuing.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Are you fucking serious?
Almost got that to go. And this putt's gonna put him.
Wow, dude. That is fucking stupid. Could have fucking tied that hole, too. That's fucking retarded.
This next putt, he'll go one up. All right, you're gonna give that putt away to your opponent. All good. You won't win this hole. I got a good feeling about the next one. All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole. This one's gonna chase out a bit, I think. Caught the downslope. Have a good tee shot.
Fucking try. Oh my god.
And from 170.
Fucking. Oh my god, bro. That is funny. Yeah, that was a good shot.
Okay, second shot here on the second. And look at you go here. Nice shot.
I'll fucking take it. Let's go, buddy.
He's dialed in on that one, pin high. And this putt's around 16 feet out. And this one's, I think, going left to right.
Damn.
Drops it in for the bird. And if this putt drops, the hole will be home. Okay, that hole's
I may have found my fucking swing.
All right, par 5 here for this third hole.
Alright, clock. Let's see it, buddy. Let's see it.
Well, let's see what you got.
Gosh damn, how'd you hit that so far? Oh, that's fucked.
And second shot here on the third.
Oh my goodness. That's stupid. Come on, bro.
And he's got about it
Good God.
to get to that pin. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. Yeah, nice work. That's a good little approach shot. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. I think this one's going left to right.
Come on, I need you to 3-putt it. Ooh, that might happen.
And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. Okay, save par right now with this putt. Let's go. And if he sinks this, the hole will be halved. And that hole will be halved.
Dun, 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 dun,
Here we
dun,
go,
dun.
par 4, 4th hole. Let's go. Oh, and that one just barely makes its way into the second cut. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. I think it'll land in the fairway. Could head into the rough though.
Oh, you dirty bitch.
Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful.
Wasn't a bad shot out of there.
And here he goes, coming out of the deep stuff on this one. And take a look at what this fella has in front
Damn.
of him.
That's a big ass putt.
That is daunting. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. This is his 4th shot. And
Wow.
he gets it to drop. Nice little chip in there. Okay, good luck on this one. It's a doozy. Yep, from that distance, that's going to work. 3 feet left. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. And 5th hole is a par 3. Let's go. We've chosen a hybrid on this one. Well, looking forward to this hole. Oh, this might go down. Come on.
Whew.
And that's gonna do nicely. Great shot out there. And this is his attempt at birdie. Looks like a right to left break. this putt's around 11 feet out. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. All right, here's his look at bogey.
I only won one. Fuck.
All right, we'll take this hole if you sink this putt. And after that hole, we're all square. Hole number 6. Ooh, that drive had some mustard on it. All right,
Fuck.
let's see what he does on this one. And here's our second shot on the 6th.
The Yo, what up?
And look at this, taking the driver off the turf. Ooh, this could be a little troublesome. Needs to hold on to that fairway.
And some golf.
Into the light rough. And we've got about 150 yards to the pin from here.
Hell yeah.
The approach heading right. And he's in the green side rough.
Get you a U-Haul. Get your new spot.
All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. This one's a double breaker. Goes left, and then it goes right.
Yeah, it's pretty retarded they got there.
Well, this one's looking okay. Liking how it's turning out. Come on.
Oh my god, what a fucking putt.
Go down. Nice. And a 9-foot putt for him.
That was nice.
And that hole's halved. And now we're teeing her up on the 7th hole. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Just going to chase out a bit further down the fairway. Watch it go. All right, first cut. Let's do this.
Hit that way too hard.
Nice shot. That'll do. And this will be his second shot.
Hell no. I don't watch that shit. I only watch that when I'm at the gym. Just yeah, I don't really get too much enjoyment out of watching golf, I'm being honest. It's probably one of the most boring sports in the world if you're watching it. Oh, it definitely is.
This one's way out to the right. Let's watch it. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. This one's breaking
Damn.
hard right to left. Oh, this has my attention. And not a bad effort from where you were. And this putt from 4 feet. Oof, just
Oh my god, a gift. A gift was given!
okay, he's got this for bogey.
Not lately.
And this putt drops, you can go one up. Yeah, your opponent had very little chance of
No, I haven't really been playing much, man. Been
after that one. You are one up in the match.
pretty focused in the gym, if I'm being honest.
Par 3, 8th hole. Decent approach there. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does.
Yeah, you can make different.
And they've chosen the pitching wedge. And let's see how he does from the green side rough. Oh, almost in there. All right, sixth putt, win the match, and we can all go home. And this one's breaking just a little bit to the left.
Get the fuck out of there. That's crazy.
Mustard on that one. All right, let's see if he can do this. He needs it to save par. And that'll drop. All right, if you sink this, you can take this Dormy. And that hole will be halved. Okay, this one is a par 4.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, you just gotta find the right spot, honestly. More than likely.
And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Okay, hole number 9, shot number 2. Let's see what you got.
Oh my god, I fucked it.
And we're green.
Oh my god, I fucked it.
Rough.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Sweet. Sweet! Yeah, I've been pretty locked in, man. $3.15. Fuck yeah, dude. The 21st, 2 Mondays away, will be my 90-day transformation date, so. I fasted for 47 hours. Starting Friday. I just ate today. I've gone 7 days.
Now this from 12 feet. I think it's breaking to the left.
Not gonna lie to you though, last night, my buddy was in like super big time ketosis. So I had a fuck ton of energy just sitting there laying down. I couldn't really go to sleep. My blood sugar was starting to go down. I could tell.
Put that in the hole. This one looks like it starts off straight.
I was a little bit last night,
Okay.
but I woke up fine.
Managed to drop that par putt on in there on the final hole. Good job.
Yeah. Whenever your body gets into ketosis, it starts burning your fat for energy source.
And you've managed to pull out the win, ending here at 2 up. That's pretty good. And that was a bit of fun. Thanks so much.
Yeah, he does.
Around. I'm glad that you brought me along for the ride. We'll see you next time.
GG's. Yeah, I'm trying to get down to like 8% body fat. Telling you, dude, I'm gonna be fucking shredded for summer. 6-pack out and all.
Hello there, and it is lovely to see you.
So yeah, if I can get down to 211 by
Okay, 25
the 21st, I will have lost.
things are gonna go our way today.
What is it?
You two
60
players
pounds
out there
in 90
together.
days.
Got alt shot on tap, and I'm looking forward to seeing if you two can bring a W home today. Okay, let's do it.
What the hell?
And that was a drive. Wow, I can still hear the echo. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. And here we go with his second shot. And they're going with the pitching wedge. Okay, he's in the rough. I think he's going to get out of this one.
Keep going.
Okay, teammate got us on the green. Now let's take this home for birdie. We got a downhill putt that goes to the right. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Looks like this one's taking
Welcome to my life, man.
left.
I don't pass my certs, I get fired.
Putt drops and he's out of here. Starting off the match a little bit. Maybe some better
But yeah, I've been doing it since 2013.
Doesn't get off the tee. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. off here. Okay, there you go.
Fuck, you think it'd be more than that? Yeah, I'm trying to get that 120,000. He's a big chili guy.
Oh, is he going to get this to go? This would be nice to get for birdie. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the left here. Straight by the hole. This putt's around 5 feet away. And if he sinks this, it'll be for birdie. And there we go. And the 12th hole is a par 4. Okay, let's send it. Look at you driving this green. Fantastic work. Putting for eagle. Well, this is what his putt looks like. I'm glad I'm not him right now. Nothing wrong with that putt. And now this from 4 feet. Let's see if we can convert this birdie putt your teammate left us with. The birdie putt drops, and I'm thankful because last hole with that bogey got me a little scared. And that hole will we have. All right, here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 4. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. This tee shot should play. This shot's just about 95 yards to the pin.
Yeah, I got one.
You know, this approach is leaning a bit to the right.
Oh, you're on the upper floor?
And here's our second shot on
Fuck
the
that.
13th. Well, Okay, this is his third.
Yeah, you gonna get your binoculars out? Man's gonna be up there beating it. Nice fucking chip!
Drop. There's some touch.
Who? Oh, Tyler. He works where I work. No, Tyler.
What happens here on number 14?
Tyler's best friend, I guess. I don't know. I've never seen him. He was in here one day, so told me what unit you worked in.
That's safe.
But, they're shutting down his unit, so I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do.
Here on this hole.
Fuck yeah, they are. They're demoing the fuck out of it. From what I know, the past 30 years, they've had a R&D team there, and they've done absolutely fucking nothing, and it's been not profitable for that long. So they shut it down, and they're gonna demo it. I'm sure they'll put him somewhere else.
All right, here we go. He's got a long putt to deal with. Let's see what happens. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Here we go. This is for par.
Get the fuck out of here.
And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out.
That's crazy. Didn't break it all, huh? Okay. So you were playing in Farrakhan Fairy Tale Land.
Next is the par 5, 15th hole. And let's see how he does on this hole. We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or 2 extra on this shot.
Fuck.
This one's going in the wrong direction, I think. Oh, you can't seem to get out of here, can you? We're back into the rough. leaning to the right. Let's see if the little friend here can get up and down out of this bunker. He's got 16.
Is it rechargeable?
From here. Looks like this one's breaking
Yeah,
to the
shit.
right. And your partner has left us with this for the birdie putt. And let's tap this on in.
Oh my god, bro.
A little bit more power, I think. Here's his 6-foot putt. And that hole's going to be halved. And now the par 3, 16. They've gone with the 7-iron. All right, let's go.
Fuck.
Oh, your approach is heading left. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. Okay, he's setting up a second shot here. You're gonna want to sink this one, to save your par. And if this drops, he can go to 3 up. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. And he manages to get that one to go for the bird. All right, this match is in the books. And our winning team ends 3 up on the competition at the end of this one. Great work. And with that, I must go. Something thing. See you next time.
Fuck. I gotta take a shit. Oh no, that's a good thing. I haven't shit in 3 days. I'm gonna bring it with me. 2019 from her dad because he wasn't taking care of him. And he was too far gone, if I'm being honest. He was a little aggressive. And he was fucking big as fuck. Because when I had him as a puppy, I was feeding him like raw chickens and like raw steaks and fucking raw eggs every day. And then I took him to the hospital in the riverfront and walked him up and down the steps almost like 5 days a week. And he was big as a puppy just because of what I did to him with that, this diet and shit. But he was huge. He chewed his way through a metal wire kennel. Me and JT were out at the bars. I didn't trust him to be out in the house by himself without me gone. I hadn't had him in so long, so I didn't know what the fuck he'd fuck up, you know. And he wouldn't. Long story short, he wouldn't fuck up anything. I found that out because I didn't have a kennel for him for the longest time. But yeah, he chewed his way through that wire kennel. There was blood everywhere. He didn't give a flying fuck, dude. He just chewed through that shit like it was nothing. Yeah, he had anxiety really bad. That's why I got that big ass heavy duty kennel in my front yard. No, he didn't lose a tooth, but his gums were all bloody. Yeah, me and JT come in the house from like 4 in the morning, all fucked up. And then I'm looking in the living room, and there's Tank just standing there looking at me, wagging his tail. And I was like, what the fuck? How'd you get out of that? Because I fucking put locks on it, fucking zip tied it, fucking did all kinds of shit to secure that motherfucker. I go over there, look at the motherfucker. His fucking bed's covered in blood. There's blood all in the fucking bottom tray, blood all over the floor, blood all over the fucking walls, blood all over his mouth. I'm like, oh, fuck. Yeah, I had to put I put mouthwash in his mouth and shit. Peroxide and stuff. Yeah, he was a big ass dog. I can't believe I didn't fucking break. Dude, you guys are gonna have to buy a PGA 25. That. No, it's not gonna be on sale. Get your money up. You passed your certification. Yeah. See, if I let you have access to my other Steam account, you could play it, but it's kind of doing a lot. Yeah, PGA 2K23 is still $6. That's why I bought it off that one website.
Shot here on the 11th.
No, I did that a long time ago. Yeah. No, I can't. I'm in 2K25. Yeah, it's swing stick only, and I'm getting really good at it, so I kind of refuse to go back to doing that on there. My days of playing 2K23 with you guys are pretty much over.
Here we go. This drops. We got a bird. So he's looking at this putt here to have
Yes, they are.
and that hole will be had.
Scotty Scheffler really wasn't doing that well.
And now the 12th hole is par 5.
At least he wasn't Friday. I have no idea, but I'm sure it's in the millions.
This a rip. Well, that won't do, will it?
Why am I? Oh, that's right. It's 1v1.
This might not be enough out of the rough.
Yeah, he's all right.
That one rolled into the deep
I don't
end,
know.
unfortunately.
I think he glorifies alcohol and gambling too much to be a role model, though.
Pin now for him.
Dude's been divorced like 5 times. Not even really a good athlete, if I'm being honest. He's just fucking naturally talented at golf. I really don't understand it. Yeah, that I will get on board with. That is crazy. This hole's fucked.
Oh my goodness, he almost pulled it. And this putt's going to put him one up. This one's going a bit to the right. All right, good luck here.
Let's go ahead and give it to me. I'm gonna fucking concede yours.
Going to give you that putt. Let's go to the next hole. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. All right, moving along. And we got a par 3 here on 13.
I got the fucking shin splints in my left leg, man. It's pretty sore, and I know I gotta do a lot of walking tomorrow. A lot of walking, climbing, and fucking stair climbing.
Off of this tee.
Yeah, I drink Prime every day.
This one's heading a little bit to the left.
Probably gonna drink a Ghost hydration drink tomorrow, though, if I'm being honest.
All right, here's our second shot on the 13th.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Almost in there with the chip.
Oh yeah.
Lining up for the 13-foot putt. Look at this one breaking pretty hard.
Dude, a Ghost one? Those are my favorite ones if I ever drink them, but I don't drink them anymore. I haven't had caffeine in probably
And if he sinks this next
6 months.
putt, he's going to go 2 up. So it looks like it has a little
Yeah, I don't drink caffeine or eat caffeine.
And he's staring in the face of a bogey here.
For whatever reason, I can't deal with it anymore. It fucks me up. I don't know why.
Have the hole. And a bit of bad luck here. Back-to-back bogeys after that.
For me, it makes me I don't know. It puts like a pressure in my throat, and I don't like it.
14th hole coming up. We got a par 4 for this one.
I think it raises my anxiety, if I'm being honest. And I'm a pretty high-strung person, so like if somebody says something to me, it pisses me off. I don't handle it too well.
Oh, effortlessly done. Nice swing.
It's like Friday, I get into work,
Second.
and one of my coworkers immediately like gets on to me basically like I'm a fucking child because I left a dirty dish out. And he's like, "Look, man, we all gotta share this room together. There's already mice in here, and I kind of find that unacceptable." So I audibly and very loudly sighed and grabbed the fucking dish and put it in the fucking sink, and then immediately came back in, got dressed, ate my fucking 2 chicken tenders, and I fucking immediately left.
From here.
And the dude definitely knew I was pissed off. But I wouldn't talk to my my boss about it because I'm not gonna be talked like a fucking child. 'Cause I told him, I said, listen, man, I don't know what the fuck's going on. But they're being basically a bunch of bitches. And I don't take that shit too well. I'm 33 years old. I take care of 2 kids myself, and I hold my own. I'm a fucking man. If they want respect, they better treat me with respect, type of deal. And I'm just letting you know, if it keeps happening, I am not going to be able to ignore it, and I am going to end up blowing the fuck up on 2 of those guys in that room.
Okay, we need this to win the hole.
And I think it's because they know how much money I make. And they're not happy about it.
It's getting there. Ooh, almost drained.
That tower I climbed that one day, I sent that picture in the group or whatever.
Around 12 feet.
I went up there, and apparently that dude's wife was a HR coordinator over at BWXT. And he told me that,
Setting up this
and
putt.
told me that
And that
she told him everything about me before I even got there, and all kinds of shit.
we got this
And
putt to win the
he
hole.
knew, and his dad knew about me before I even got there, which I find that to be complete bullshit and completely unprofessional. Yeah, it's very weird.
Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Well, then he told me how much money he made. Yeah. Don't know. But then he said, did you take a pay cut to come here? And I didn't tell him how much money I made because I know that telling people how much money he made pisses people off. Like, I made that mistake one time. I'm not going to do it again. But then I said, listen, man, I don't ever take pay cuts to go anywhere. And then I'm pretty sure his wife
Out of the second.
told him exactly how much money I made over at BWXT. And I know for a fact that I make quite a bit more than him. And I'm pretty sure he's pissed off about it, but he's been kind of a little bitch ever since.
Might be a little strong.
Nope.
And setting up about
I just know one thing. I'm not gonna deal with it.
heading left. Well, better luck next time.
Yeah. Well, for one, I'm a higher level than him, so automatically, you know, I'm entitled to more money. And plus, I was a level 3 where I was at, and I was already at the level that I was, so I wasn't gonna come for less money. So, I mean, I don't know what the fuck you expect, but you know, talking to me like that and treat me like that's not gonna really work out too well.
Oh, the chip's denied.
I can't believe I missed that.
This is potentially to save par. This putt's going up.
I don't know. I'm just at a point in my life. I'm 33 years old, and I am not dealing with some high school drama bullshit.
Looks like he got a line on this. There, fine effort. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Okay, that one's in there. He's won this hole.
I gotta lock in.
Okay, your opponent is 1 up after that one. And now, number 16, par 3.
Yeah, I'm really glad I had that talk with him though, because I'm pretty sure the other guys were telling him shit that was negative about me. I'm pretty sure they were telling him I was lazy.
Yeah, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, they already know. You can see it on me. It's not hideable. That's why I've been grabbing a bunch of piping and shit and fucking just walking off and doing my own thing pretty much all day. Because for one, I really don't want to be around those two because they piss me off and immediately put me in a bad mood to the point where I was ready to fucking kill somebody all goddamn day.
snap.
If two, I just feel like if you're a boss or whatever, you should
Left to right break.
talk to the employee instead of talking to other employees to get an opinion about somebody.
That hole.
If you want to know what the fuck they're doing and see what they've done, you should just ask them what they've done. That way, here I could
Okay, par
pull out all the drawings and shit that I've done and be like, here, there you go. Not to mention I'm new still, and it's like I didn't really know the ropes.
strokes.
'Cause basically what they told me was I should be shadowing people to get to know the plant better and stuff like that. So that's exactly what I was doing. And if nobody came and grabbed me, I was doing other shit. So I was just kind of sitting there waiting for them to tell me what to do, because that's what they told me to do. No one told me to go grab drawings and go do some piping and vessels whenever we had some downtime and stuff, and go do that. I didn't even know where to grab it. So it's like as I told them, I said, listen, you know, if that's what you wanted me to do, then I would have done that. Just nobody said to do anything like that, so I didn't know.
Okay, he's getting fire.
You gotta communicate. Like that's exactly how like bad relationships and things like that forms. Number one thing is miscommunication, and I can't stand that shit. So I went and talked to him and straightened it out, but. I understand the whole. They are, man.
Look at this, they're just flying out of the rough. Yeah, this is deep, deep into this rough. This is like a hack and hope situation. Oh, that's going right by the
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
This putt is insanely long. I kind of feel bad for the guy, really. Looks like he starts this one out right.
Damn, he made that. Fuck me.
Well, that's too bad. Your friend will finish this match at 3 up, and you couldn't
Oh, good game.
today, but maybe next. And with that, I will let you go. Thank you very much for the round of golf. I had a good amount of fun. Hopefully, you did too.
Some VC. Oh, he was 100 more skill points now. What I get for not playing this game. Yeah, I hit back real fucking good yesterday. When's the last time you been in the gym, Burn? Oh, that's not acceptable, brother. Dude, my leg muscle, I swear there's like no fat on this thing. I'm in a size 34 pants now. Burn, what size pants are you in? Yeah, God damn. I'm in a 34 now. No, I probably won't get less than 32, honestly. I had to go buy new clothes yesterday. I'm in a large shirt now, too.
Hello there. My name's John McCarthy, and first of all, welcome to the nature. Second, welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Looks like we've decided to go with just the front 9 today.
Oh, fuck that all up.
All right, let's see how he does.
I'm playing Trill Savage. Hell yeah. Pink Trill?
Let's see what he does here.
What's that song by Kurt Cobain's? No, it's Kirko Bangs.
Going with the 9-iron.
I'm about to play that.
Setting up here in a fairway bunker.
They charge y'all for that bathroom that Brooks fucked up? Yeah, Kirko Bang is drinking my cup.
Well, at least you're on the green. You're not in that beach. And let's see how he gets out of this one. Go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. This one's going left to right pretty hard. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Looking very good.
Ugh.
Oh, no. I hope it
He's dead.
And he's got a 12-foot putt in front of him here. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left.
Yeah, we did. I told you I ain't engaged in a debate. And I feel like I succeeded.
Drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. And after the first hole, you're one up. And let's see what the second hole has in store for us.
Damn.
He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Tee shot's looking decent. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking. This one might be coming up short from the rough. Okay, let's see what he does here. He's around 5 yards out.
The bed.
Bunker bound.
I got this drink in my cup. Cup. Damn, was it steamy? Yeah, Burn was actually one of the people stockpiling toilet paper during COVID.
All right, this is his third shot.
He texted me a picture. He had a mountain of it in his apartment. Yo, appreciate the follow, Allie. So yeah, he texted me during COVID, and he was one of those people that was stockpiling toilet paper. He had a mountain of, yeah, he had a mountain of it in his apartment while he was in Virginia.
11 feet. I think this
Yeah.
shot's gonna break to the right. And drops on in there for his putt.
Yeah, he was the reason why little kids couldn't wipe their butt.
On your friend. This putt's breaking just a smidge to the left. That was okay. After hole has in store for us.
Oh!
And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Well, this is definitely in the sand. Let's see what goes down for him. Okay, they're going with the pitch and wedge here. Second shot on the third. Got a little fetched up out of the rough here. Not sure it's going to make it. Well, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. Chip shot. Okay, let's get out of this greenside rough. And that'll work for your birdie.
Chip in for chip in, baby. Let's go.
And that hole will be halved. Teeing up on the fourth hole now. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes.
This man's got wooden golf clubs.
This one's heading for the sand, I think. Okay, let's see if we can get this out of here.
Damn. That's a hell of a sand trap, bro.
Well, from the sand, I don't think this has enough. Okay, the ball's below your feet on this one. You might want to go a little bit left than normal.
Yeah, have you guys heard this song? Yeah. Yeah, it's fire. Fuck yeah, it is. I was playing the absolute fuck out of that PCB.
And this one out of the rough. I don't know if you're going to make this. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. Let's see if he can get up and down from this sand.
I had a 2006 Mustang at that time, too. It's full of elites, Jared. Everybody wears Peter Miller there. Well, yeah, in Louisville.
7-footer here.
Heard it from the horse's mouth.
Here's a bogey putt. Okay, if he sinks this, he'll take the hole. All right, that one's going to go down, and he will take the hole. And moving along here. And here on the fifth hole, we have par 3.
Dude, I made a 399-yard drive earlier. I hit it and it hit this big ass wide cart path, and it just bounced forever. I was so upset it didn't hit 400 though.
Okay, let's see what you got here.
Yeah, I was so happy about it. I clipped it. I can't wait to post it on Instagram later.
This approach is heading left. Well, looks like you're a bit off on that approach.
If I could hit this ball straight, that'd be real fucking nice. Cause I'm gonna beat you, boy.
Oh man, he almost got that chip to go.
Damn, it sounds like somebody just shit.
Here's our second shot on this fifth hole.
Whoa.
Okay, he needs this one to save par. I think this one's going left to right.
Got some 2-2-3s. I think you should start listening to YNW Melly more. And YNW Bortland.
8 feet to the cup.
Yep. Yep, and he's like, "Let's go."
Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. And your opponent's giving you that putt. We can head to
Nickelodeon.
And you're 2 up in this match.
This dude say Nickelodeon?
All right, let's see what we can do here on the 6th hole. Oh, no good. I think we're heading to the sand.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think you're kind of retarded now.
Let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. Well, you got to hold on to the fairway here. Okay, that one will just barely make its way into the first cut. And from here, he's looking at around 185 yards to the pin.
Turn me the fuck up. Burn, I think you should start wearing an iced out rapper chain that's fake. Yeah.
Let's see how you do from the green side rough.
I almost bought one yesterday, and it was a lab-grown diamond, which is still a real diamond. But it was $5,000. Yeah. I wasn't gonna buy it.
You want to drop this in the hole?
As much as I wanted it.
Since this, he'll take the hole. And ladies and gentlemen, the Eagle Putt drops. All right, let's forget about that hole and look to the next hole. Okay, 7th hole is a par 3.
Yeah, I don't know. I almost bought a $5,000 car like last week, and yeah, it would still hurt just as much. I spent 20 grand this year.
The approach is heading a bit to the right.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see what we can do on this one.
Paid off like $15,000 worth of fucking debt, man. Well, yeah, but still, it fucking sucks either way.
Okay, on the green safely. And here we go. This is his second shot.
Damn, he said stretched out. That's crazy. Yeah, just sit there and get stretched out, buddy.
Drop this, it'll save par. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left.
This man's got his asshole gaped. Yeah, I've seen it. It's kind of hot.
I think this one starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. Boom, and that's your fourth birdie of the day. And after that hole, you are 2 up on your friend. And here we go. Let's see what happens here on the 8th. That'll do. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Dropping fairway for sure.
Jared, do you ever watch paranormal shit at all?
And from around 200 yards out, let's see what he does.
Dude, you should watch the Twin Paranormal video YouTube channel. They're kind of weird. Yeah, they're kind of weird because they're like emo and shit, but they're pretty cool people, I would say.
Second shot on the 8th.
They got some wild shit that happens on their fucking streams, though. I don't know what your beliefs are on that shit, but I totally believe in that shit.
Left. That's a safe shot.
I've had an encounter one time in my life that was scared the absolute fuck out of me.
On your friend here, he's in the bunker.
I was working on a turnaround in Kansas. It's basically like a shutdown. It's like I was at a refinery in Coffeyville, Kansas. And it's like a time where they shut down to replace a bunch of shit, so they're not actually running at this time. So you're working 712s, 714s, whatever the fuck it is. And I was on night shift, which makes it even weirder. It makes it all that much more like set up for it to happen. But all the hotels were booked up because I got called to it kind of late. And I ended up having to get a hotel in like 2 towns over, so it was like 35 minutes away. And I was staying at this hotel in Kansas. I forget what city it was, and I forget what hotel it was, but historically it used to be like a mob-run town and shit like that. And they had like an old ballroom in there, and apparently it was like a speakeasy and shit at one point. But it was old as fuck. Like the bathtubs were clawfoot. It was cheap as fuck, and I was just like, whatever, you know.
I had a great time out
And I didn't think anything of it. I didn't get creeped out or anything in there, so I didn't really expect to see something like that. But there was a recliner next to the bed where you can sit there in a recliner and watch TV, and it was an old leather recliner, maybe like 20 years old or something like that. And I was drinking like I always did when I got off, and I was watching Street Outlaws, and then that went off, and then so I went to bed, and then I woke up in the middle of the night. Don't know why. Still to this day, don't know why. But as soon as I woke up, I was facing the recliner, and the recliner was literally rocking back and forth. And I looked at it, and I knew what was going on immediately. And I was just like, yep, fuck that. And I turned around and I went right back to sleep. I didn't know how else to respond to it.
Hi there, my name's John McCarthy. Welcoming you as always to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait for the golf. I can't stress that enough. I'm very excited about the golf today.
Yeah.
Par 4, first hole as we start our day today. All right, load this one up and get that into the fairway, and then we'll move on from there. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And he sets up around 140 yards out. Shot here on the first.
Oh, that's creepy.
Okay, we're on the green.
Did he have a hat on?
18 feet to the cup.
Dude, you might have saw a fucking hat, man.
Never like leaving those short. And this putt's gonna put him one up.
Well, it's kind of crazy. The only reason why I say that is because of the fact that it happened in 2 different places. Could have followed you though. It's very possible. Well, like I've always thought about like the fact that like the term "hell on earth." Like, what does that truly mean? You know what I mean? Like,
And we'll head to the next.
no, like in all seriousness, like where did the term "hell on earth" come from? Because like I kind of see it because like the spirits are definitely a thing, and there's definitely spirits that are lost out there,
Second hole.
and especially like shit like where people kill themselves and stuff. I feel like they never leave. They don't get to go to heaven and things like that because they are experiencing literally hell on earth because they are on earth for the rest of eternity. I think that might be true.
Unlucky. All right, let's see how he does on this hole.
Yeah.
Careful of this one. Fairway bunker. Not sure what's going to happen here. Think he might be coming up short out of the sand here. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, you're in a new place, Burn, too. You might experience something there. It is true, though. I mean, I'm being serious, kind of. I'm also not gonna lie. I think I may have had a second one too, though. To be honest with you, whenever I was here at my house,
Going pretty hard to the left.
because like
Decent.
back in like 2020, I almost died because of alcohol or whatever,
He sinks this next
and then I lost a bunch of weight, all that shit, and then I started drinking on weekends, stuff like that. But it quickly evolved into me binge drinking again.
one up after
But I remember I got like real close. I think I got real close to like bleeding and all that shit again, and I eventually stopped. The only reason I really stopped truly was because I was asleep one night, and I had moved, or no, I had moved my bed just recently close to my door, and I locked the door like every night. Just don't know why. It just is what it is when the kids aren't here. It's like a security thing. It makes me feel better. I really don't know, but I remember waking up in a fucking pouring, drenched sweat,
something
and seeing what I would say was a Grim Reaper.
Second shot on the third.
Like dead ass. And it spoke some weird language, like almost in like a
Tapped on that one.
kinda, but it was almost singing it. It was weird. It was like
Second.
it was there just to say that one thing, and then it just fucking left, and then I immediately woke up in a fucking panic. And then ever since then, I haven't drank. And I've never seen it again. I think I was close to death, if I'm being honest with you.
We're in the big, thick, deep rough here.
But yeah, I told Warner about that, and he made fun of me.
Good shot out there.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. The only person that's really bothered me here as of late is Ira, just because he was literally just being annoying.
All right, your opponent is 2 up for the match.
I got the fuck off because of him.
Par 3.
He's just joking though. Ira literally does it just to piss you off.
Much to the right. And let's see what you do off the tee here.
I literally couldn't handle it a couple days ago. You can ask Jeremy. I just immediately just got the fuck off. That in the water. Come on.
You might need a club or 2 extra from here. This is really deep. He's hitting out of the beach here now. Let's see what goes down.
Damn. I remember one day Satch was watching me stream, and he messaged me saying he would kick my ass.
All right, for it.
So we got on there and played, and I beat him by like 9.
Have that putt. Let's get out of here. Don't even mention it. And he's got that to drop. That's gonna win the hole. Well, nothing.
In
Really.
every shot, he'd be like, "You ready for this? It's about to be the greatest shot you ever seen in your life."
And the 5th hole is a par 4.
Why are you getting that blart?
Looking good off the tee. Okay, let's smash this one out there.
I've actually been thinking about going and doing some paranormal investigations.
Whoa, came on to that one. Look at that one.
Yeah, I really want to go, and my dad said he would go with me, but
5 yards to the
I'll be honest with you, man. That shit scares the fuck out of me. I really don't want to bring nothing to my house, cause I know there's like nothing here. If there is, it doesn't fuck with me, so I don't care if it's here.
And second shot here on the 5th. If you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there.
I mean, you gotta think about it. That was a sanatorium, so those people were fucking crazy. Like, they were also mistreated as fuck.
With that one, well done. This one's 24 feet away. This one's just breaking hard to the left.
Yeah.
He might pull away even further with this next putt.
Or nice.
More to go.
Yeah.
4 out. This
You're
one
out for vengeance.
to the right. And as he gets that one to drop, that will win the hole.
Dude, there's this one dude called Ghost Foos,
Regroup before
and he's some Mexican guy that moved into this apartment that's haunted. And he literally just goes around fucking with these ghosts, dude. It is the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen.
6th.
In like a millennial way. Like how we talk to each other. Like he will literally talk to him like that. And he'll be like, when are y'all gonna start paying fucking rent, you fucking broke motherfuckers? And one of them was like, how are we supposed to pay rent or something like that? And one of his name's Elizabeth, and he goes around talking about how he wants to clap her cheeks. Yeah, dude, you gotta look him up on Facebook. It's called Ghost Foods. Just look at some of his videos. It is fucking hilarious what he does. One of the comments, the dude said, "Damn, they died and they didn't get to go to heaven. They had to stay on Earth, and now they had to get fucking trolled by this dude."
And they've chosen the pitching wedge. Okay.
It's pretty crazy because there's a lot of them in there too. There's like a lot of voices and stuff he gets on EVPs. Yeah, I would love to do that.
Work out there. You found the green there. And
Then I'd stream it.
this one's for birdie. I think this one will go left to right.
My dad did that shit for a long time, man.
Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole.
I fucked it. That was my one and only chance.
Too much on there.
Damn.
Just a 3-foot putt.
Just let me have it. I'm gonna let you have it.
Real move to the right.
You got the game.
Your opponent is giving you that putt. Nice. All right, if he sinks this next putt, then, well, he wins. And this match is over. You didn't
GG's, bro.
here today. I'm not going to hold that against you. Happens to the best of us.
He was the better player.
We'll see you again real soon, though, hopefully, right?
Yeah, he's probably gonna be shitty. Yeah. Yeah, bro, we're both niche now. Yeah. Like, have you ever fucked with isometric drawings? So like, I had to follow isometrics and draw them whenever they're wrong. And like as I say, I'll have this like stack of 30 drawings I gotta go through. They'll all be in one unit, and you're looking for piping specifically, and it'll have a specific piece of piping on there to look at. Most of it's on the ground floor and all that stuff because they know what to look like. They know what to look at, to inspect, to get to things. So it's easy to get to. So I'll go find this piece of piping or whatever the fuck, and it'll be connected to a pump or coming off of a vessel or whatever, and it'll have a landmark that you can go find, and you got to go search this isometric to draw it to find it, and then you find it or whatever. But like you got to do a visual on it and some UT thickness. It'll have the UT thickness spots called out in a paper for you to fucking record all your readings, and then you got to do a visual inspection. So like you got to check the flanges, see if it's corroded, see if there's any valves that are corroded, not I guess not functioning properly, but if there's any kind of like pressure gauges and things like that, you're making sure those are operational. If there's any bolts, like all the bolts that are securing flanges and valves and stuff, they have to have threads sticking out of them. If they have threads that are inside the nut on the other side, then it's inadequate, not to code, so they'll have to replace that. Any kind of nut on the bolt that's loose, or if there's welds on it, then you gotta check the welds, shit like that. So like I've been doing that. Like I noticed it like going through when I was shadowing that they really don't look at a lot. Like they normally barely give it a glance over, take some pictures, and then fucking basically just copy the paperwork from what it was like 5 years ago. I've been going through and like actually going through it every single visual and going through everything on a doc, like crossing my T's and dotting my I's basically. And I've found stuff that was missed, not by some of the inspectors that are there quite per se, but like a lot of people that were there from the road during shutdowns and stuff. And I've just noticed that like I think I'm doing more of a thorough job because they're getting like I don't know, like 40 done, 40 like 30 to 40 of those done a day, and then I'm getting like 15 done. Like I actually follow the pipe all the way through. Sometimes that piece of pipe might start in the first floor of a place, and then it'll go all the way up to the second floor, and then you gotta look at it there, and then it'll go all up to the third and fourth and fifth floors. So you gotta chase that motherfucker all the way through. I've just kind of noticed. That's what I think. Yeah, but it's not like it is in like where I was before. Like where I was before, like if you got caught not doing something to procedure, you were fucking reprimanded like big time. And like I've had to decertify people for doing stupid shit because well you know it's naval nuclear shit. Like you can't afford to have a bad cow and be under sensitive. If you see a flaw and you were undersensitive on your cow, the next thing you know, you weren't reporting that flaw to what it truly was because it could have been rejectable just based off amplitude if you were undersensitive, if you were actually calibrated correctly, and all these other things. So like I know these things coming from a level 3 standpoint. So over here it's a lot more relaxed, petrochem, and it's not really as serious. But at the same time, I still have that level 3 mindset, so I don't overlook a lot of shit. It's just kind of what you said. It just comes from the experience of it. Oh yeah. 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 That's exactly why Trump's having the tariffs go up. That's crazy. Well, that's because you have morals. Yeah, I can see that shit. You guys make pumps too? Like big pumps? That's like a milling? Yeah, you guys should look into selling Sabic some of that shit. In each of the units, they got a. I don't know. I'm not truly a Sabic employee. I'm just a contractor. But in each one of the units, they got things called Pump Alley, and it's just like a whole row of just nothing but pumps that feed piping and pressure vessels and stuff that runs all their pressure and things. They have to have pumps. Like if one goes out, they have to fix it or put a new one in or whatever. Like they don't have a choice. Like they literally have to. So they're gonna spend the money to to get them. Yeah, you got to bid on them. Whoever's cheapest will end up getting it. Yeah, we'll see a lot of other places will buy it just because of that too. BDBXT was the same way. No, it ain't that bad. You just got to cover your camera on the back of the vehicle and then basically hand your phone in. It ain't that big of a deal. But if there's anybody foreign working there, then it would be a big deal. Yeah, they don't take too kindly for that. Like people that are like living in other countries or like stationed here, but not a U.S. citizen, they won't even allow them in. Like other places, like other contractors, so like a lot of their machines come from Germany and stuff because it's like that's just where they're made. And if they break down, then they will have to come from Germany or wherever they are, Austria, whatever, to come and fix those. And they have a specific route. Everything's blocked off. They can't see none of the parts in there, nothing like that. And like everything is fucking curtained off with black tarps and yeah, they don't see the outside world while they're in there. And they have porta potties they have to use. They're not allowed to use the bathrooms. Yeah, they go pretty good on there. Like I'm pretty sure Sabic or like there was supposed to be a company that was supposed to be making a refinery across the road from BWXT in a cornfield across the road, and they tried to buy water rights from them, and it was a foreign company, and they told them no, and they canceled the entire plan because of that. Yeah, because they were trying to make a line going to the river, which means they would have to have access to it and all this other stuff, and they told them get fucked. You can't do that. It's like a national security thing. You can't have it. And then like one dude took a picture of a dick they drew on one of the parts, and I guess put it on Snapchat, and he was new, but they almost charged him with espionage. And in fact, I think I don't know if they truly never did charge him with that because it was like a federal type of investigation at that point, and it was like a naval type of thing. So and it was like DOD security, so it was like terroristic and all kinds of other stuff. And they don't fuck around. They absolutely do not fuck around with that stuff. But it's pretty crazy though, because if you go to the shipyards, you can have a camera in your phone, but at BWXT you can't. Like the company phone that I had, for the longest time, they took the cameras out. But whenever they started getting the newer iPhones in, whenever they took the cameras out, since they were so integrated into the phone, it would break them all. So they had no choice but to go in there and create an app that you couldn't delete and all this other stuff and put all kinds of different rules and permissions on it and it disabled the camera, yeah. Because back in the day, they had phones and like way before I got there, a long time ago, whenever things were a little bit more relaxed, they didn't have as many employees. They all had company phones that had the same kind of app on it that did that, but everybody would delete the app whenever they went home on the weekends. They would take a bunch of pictures of the kids and all that other stuff and use like their actual phone. And then when they got back in the next time, they would just put it back on their phone. But they don't allow that shit no more. Like they even have geo defencing over there. Like certain things won't work inside that plant without being like on the actual approved list. Like if you bring a cell phone in and it's not like brought through security, you can't connect to the internet. Your signal won't go out. Nothing. Yeah, geo defencing. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I kind of miss it over there. A lot of times I don't, though. It just got so fucking toxic over there. I just fucking hated it. Every day I was coming in just dreading going to work.